guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome, cross watchers. Happy to have you join us if you're brand new to the channel. I'm going to jump in with Oracle of Mystical Moments. Kind of a lovely, funky little oracle deck here. Let's see what message you get. Ooh. So we're just beyond the full moon in Libra. Hope it was a good release for you and that we're all turning a corner now that officially all planets are direct. And they will be direct for a while. So I like to call that the straight and narrow. So to have a good run of the straight and narrow, to me, feels very stabilizing. Like I get all areas of life back on track. Lots of things fall into place, start to make sense. Misunderstandings get rectified. Communication is easier. So that's my wish for you, that you have better times in the straight and narrow. Here we go. Let's pull you a card. Oh, how lovely. Card number 10. And 10 is completion, right? So perfect. And that 0 is a little extra added angel protection, and it drops off and we reset to a 1 for the new beginnings. And you get flower spirit here. Oh, I love it. Flower spirit. Oh, so beautiful. The keywords are friendship, soul, tenderness, and joy. It says this card shows the tender and sensitive flower fairy, the soul of each plant. She listens with all her heart to her friends and provides a soothing caress when their edges get prickly. By enjoying life and keeping the playfulness in her heart, she is a source of inspiration and joy. Her childlike vision helps her see the good in all things, especially herself. I like it. Flower spirit. The soul of the flower, the soul of the plant. So yeah, time for a little bit of positive energy from the soul inside out. You know, shaking off some of the harshness, prickly edges, buffing them out a bit. Yeah, that feels nice. So I'm doing a split soulmate spread. I do sort of look at the two of you, you and your beloved, separately, energetically speaking. In the extended, I pull you together in 3D. What works for your relationship, what doesn't, what are the opportunities. So that's where I'll do that. But for now, I'm just giving you an idea of what you're both dealing with sort of separately. With regard to the relationship, of course. Do keep in mind it's a general, not a private, so it may not resonate for all of you. Take what speaks to, leave the rest. Energies can come through reverse since it's general, and I do have a lot of cross-watcher energy coming through. Okay? We have a tower here for the opening. That's the overall energy. The tower can often speak to awakenings. It can speak to something that's might be evident as a, or appearing as a crack in the foundation, something that isn't sustainable for the long haul. So we want to be aware of it. Doesn't necessarily mean there's a tower moment. So we have the person that you're dealing with here coming through as with 3 of Cups energy, and their blocker challenge is the 7 of Cups, so some confusion, overwhelm of emotions, and the opportunity is focus on the one you love. So if they're coming in with the 3 of Cups, that can be a card of reconciliation. It can also be about, you know, celebrating in that joyful spirit. something very positive. Yeah, like a happy coming together. It does speak to friends as well. It can also be third party energy. So I'll hold out until I get the clarifiers, since this person is in some state of confusion. For you, we have High Priestess, but of course, so that could be about your intuition, the blocker challenge, Four of Wands. And the opportunity, Six of Wands. So there may very well be something to do with reconciliation here, since the Six of Wands speaks to that as well. Mending fences, finding your way back to some kind of compromise or meeting in the middle. So let's take a look at what the Tower's doing here. Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess again. Ooh. Because the High Priestess because it's coming from the bottom of the deck, represents what you can't see, there may be something that hasn't really been spoken yet. She doesn't speak, right? There may be something that's, either a secret or hasn't been said, entered into the conversation yet, that is kind of coming through here for you. Something that hasn't been shared, that's presenting some challenge, some drama, some conflict. Now, it's interesting that things are moving very slowly here, very methodically, because I don't think we're in a Tower moment, but I think we're close. I think whatever the conflict is, whatever the outside source of interference is, I'm not even sure it's between you, but it's trying to come between you. And so therefore, and it could be anything. It could be distance. It could be some person, some people. It could be any number of things. So you have to think about your own connection. What energies are coming between you that are creating conflict? And it's something that's coming through like you don't know it yet, or it hasn't been spoken to. And so it's moving very slowly, but this is not sustainable for the long haul. And I want to say, pick up the pace, right? Normally with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm kind of a fan of that energy because I like things being more methodical. I like the fact that there's more conscious energy in the Knight of Pentacles. But now the energy I'm feeling from this part of the spread, which is the overall energy of the whole reading, is we don't have much time to kind of get it sorted. So let's see what's happening here. Three of Cups. Or we don't have the luxury of time is almost a better way to say it. The Wheel of Fortune. Five of Cups. Two of Cups. Yeah, this Three of Cups is about reconciliation. And this person, it's almost like they are seeing it as they missed their chance and they have regrets. Here's the connection, and the Five of Cups is the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. Maybe this has passed them by. I get the impression this person is looking back with regret about something, wanting the reconciliation, not sure it's, in the cards for them. And they're very confused about it. Overwhelmed even. Seven of Cups. Empress. Justice. Hierophant. Oh my goodness. Wow. I feel like this person, if they had the chance, they would. I mean, if they had the chance, Wheel of Fortune right? If the wheel was moving in their favor, if fate and destiny were to bring you together, which is what that Three of Cups is almost signifying in a way to me, they'd marry you. And I definitely feel like their mind and their emotions are in a million different places. That's kind of partly what the Seven of Cups signifies, all the options being presented to them all at once. And, you know, here you are, the beautiful divine feminine. And if they were going to make it right, if it was going to be fair, if it was going to be legit, they'd commit. It'd be a done deal. That's a wrap, folks. I found my person. And so that's the challenge. I don't see it as a block, but they see it as a block. I see it as a challenge because the opportunity is, if this is your person, go get them. Don't dilly-dally. That's why I'm seeing this as problematic. That's what's not being said. It's not too late. It's not too late. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm yelling. It's not too late. But I see that. They don't see that. Ace of Cups. It's not too late. Queen of Cups. Seven of Swords. Death card. It's like, if this is the one you love, don't run away from it. Go get them, right? It's not over. It's not over till you run from it. Do you see what I'm saying? The opportunity here is not to throw it away. It's not to run away from your one true love, from the keeper of your heart. You have to pay attention to the position of the card. And you never pull cards without each placement having, with each card having a position placement. Like, what does each card mean? You just don't pull cards randomly. So for the opportunity for this person being the Ace of Cups, it's about their one true love, this gift from spirit of this person who's the keeper of their heart, that Queen of Cups, the one who loves them, the one they love, the one that's a gift from spirit, from the universe. So you don't run from it, you change, you grow, you transform. And I feel this person is sort of seeing it as, well, if it was meant to be, it would be. And they're giving over a lot of their own power as a result. So let's see you, High Priestess. Star. Eight of Cups. Hermit. I feel almost like with regard to your inner landscape, right? Your unconscious awareness, there's a part of you that feels like you're better off to yourself. The Hermit's fine energy for that because it's still a journey of personal growth, of introspection, of self-awareness. So I like the Hermit on your inner landscape, your unconscious awareness, and your High Priestess as your conscious awareness, because these two cards are really a perfect balance of similar energies. And they're ascendant in different ways. This is very heady and otherworldly and like 5D energy, and this is very earthbound and internal. Anyway, you'd look at it. But both of them seek growth and connectedness in different ways, but for the self. And the issue that I'm seeing here is from the High Priestess. We've got the Star, which is almost like, I know that there's hope here. I know that I'm about faith, and that I'm trusting in the universe to guide me. But then there's this, whatever the journey's meant to be is what it's gonna be, right? Wherever I'm being guided, I'm gonna go, and it's instinctual and it's intuitive. And yet there's this part of you that you're holding in reserve, that you're very solitary about it. I'm trying to say this in a gentle way for whoever you are watching. This all feels quite lonely to me. Yeah. Spiritual, personal growth oriented, but a little isolated and lonely. Ugh. And of course, the blocker challenge. This is where you want to be with this person, the beginning of life partnership with somebody that you adore and love dearly. King of Cups, right? The keeper of your heart. Now we have the King and Queen. Page of Pentacles, where we start from the beginning, where we're taking those first steps in life partnership. Ace of Wands. So, for you, it's like, yeah, it's smoldering. You've got that Ace of Wands, and if this person appeared, it'd be all systems go for you. But right now, it's kind of in the background. Yeah. You can't grab it because it's not being offered to you. But if it was, you'd grab it and run. Six of Wands in the opportunity. Ace of Cups. Do you see your Ace of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. Your opportunity here is to match their energy, to not give up, to persevere. There is the potential for reconciliation. You are every bit their true love as they are yours. There is an opportunity here for a new beginning with this person, provided that they can, leave behind their tendency to kind of give up and throw in the towel and run. And I'm feeling a very much like, TikTok people. We can't sort of live with whatever outside interference. I am not feeling that this is between you. I am not feeling that it's a clash between the two of you. I am feeling this is coming from outside sources, whatever it is for your particular situation. But it is eating away at the stability of the foundation of this connection. And so that Tower comes in, Danger Will Robinson, right? And things are moving too slowly. And this High Priestess, right, to me is sort of something that has not been spoken. But now that I see your High Priestess energy, and I see the loneliness, and I see you trusting the universe and the journey that you're on, and it's almost as if what's not being spoken is that you just might keep moving on. And I'm feeling a very much tick-tock. Time is running out. And that would be such a loss for both of you, because there's something really beautiful here. Okay? I know. Like, I'm so glad I keep a tissue nearby. Pisces, please. Y'all kill me. All right, so I'm going to continue with the extended, as I said, and let me tell you what I'm going to do there, because this is like a cliffhanger. So I move these cards up. I pull you together in 3D so that we can look at what supports you when you're together in a relationship, what works for this connection, what doesn't, and what are the opportunities therein. Then I'm going to get a card from this person. What do they want you to know? If they were sitting here right now, what would they be saying to you? Then I'm going to get a card for what they're picking up from you energetically at 5D, because that's the best I can do, right? A message from Spirit for you, guidance, support, any kind of red flag, right? Whatever comes through, comes through. Whoops, sorry. Thought I turned that off. The Hidden Energies card is something going on that you don't know about, but might be helpful for you to know with this person. And then in the outcome position, that's more like how things might unfold going forward. Okay, so that's what we'll look at in the extended. The links are below. There are 3 links, so you want to kind of scroll through. Link number 1 is the monthly membership for Pisces. So that is an auto renew feature. That is a membership. So you go into moments.com with your username, which is your email, and your password to access your membership. You would scroll, once you're in there, you'd go over to the left sidebar, navigation bar, click on your subscription, get to your active Pisces subscription, go to the Pisces collection, and you would have access to every Pisces extended I've ever uploaded, plus this one, plus the ones to come. You also would have access to the full moon readings, the new moon readings, the monthly energy updates. I just did a full moon for the full moon in Libra. I just did the April monthly, and so it's more, a lot of bang for your buck, since it's only like $1 and a couple cents more than the regular one and done extended, which is link number 2. So option number 2 is just this extended, one and done, good for 30 days. And link number 3 is the all access pass. That's the vault. That's my Netflix model, where you get access to everything I've ever uploaded. It's really meant for people who tend to buy 3 or more extendeds a month. It's gives you access to everything, just literally everything, and it's more cost effective. Okay, so that's what I have available for you, and that's where I'm going to go once this is done. So if you've been enjoying this reading or my style and you haven't yet done so, please do subscribe below. That is what helps me, A, stay on the platform, B, grow my channel, and it's really the metric that means the most to me, because it's validation of my work. Okay, so help a girl out. Thank you, thank you. Here's the astrology that showed up for this reading. The Tower is Mars. It's associated with Aries. We have the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. The High Priestess came out twice. The High Priestess is the Moon, okay? And the Moon does rule Cancer. We have the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, rules Sagittarius. We've got the beautiful Empress is Venus, Taurus and Libra. Justice is Libra. Hierophant is Taurus. The Queen of Cups is more Cancerian energy. Scorpio here in the Death card. The Star is Aquarius. Hermit is Virgo. More Scorpio here in our King of Cups. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And that's it, plus Flower Spirit here in our Oracle. Okay, so that's what I have. Thanks for joining me. I'm headed to the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.